So when you are learning front end, okay, so alone front end have technology in the starting. We are using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay. Okay. So what is the job of HTML and what is the job of CSS? You have to understand. Okay. HTML is going to give you the normal structure. For example, if you are creating any form. Okay. So just a form where you have a text field, it will look any, they don't have any structure. You are just going to create a structure with this. Okay. So he will create a structure. Okay. HTML just going to give you the structure of your website. If you are any website you are creating using that HTML elements, you can create a structure of that website. Okay. Now, when you are coming to the CSS, CSS is going to help you to do the beautification of your website. For example, look and feel if you want to change that. Okay. So CSS properties will make that website change his look and feel. Okay. Now, when you are coming to the JavaScript part, okay. So any website wherever you are seeing that you are doing some actions, meaning action means you have to understand when you are going from one place to other place, traveling and doing some manipulation and all these things. Okay. So website functionality is going to created by the JavaScript. Okay. In this old way, these three are the root of as a front-end developer we have to understand. Okay. If you don't know these things, you can't work as a front-end developer. Okay. These three things is needed. Okay. Now in these places, on the top of JavaScript, many things got created. Okay. So in beginning of that front-end journey, okay, we need these three. Okay. When we have three things, you can able to learn React JS. Okay. It's built on the top of JavaScript. Okay. Next is the Angular JS. Okay. Okay. Many things are there. These two are the most popular and these two are the more competitor. One is created by the, you can say that Meta team, that is called Facebook. This technology is created by, okay. Another is created by the Google. Okay. So in beginning, Angular is most famous than, okay, where Angular is properly using HTML and CSS and JavaScript too much. Okay. And it is the most used framework before React coming into the market. Okay. When React came into the market in 2013, he have suppressed the Angular. Now you will see that 90% of website built it on the React. Okay. 10% of website is working on the Angular. Okay. Angular, you will see most of the website is the banking website is working. Okay. That they have used into the Angular because a banking website to convert into the React, it will take some time and that will business loss will happen. So they are not converting into the React. Okay. But if you are coming to the another website, you can see Netly, this one, Netflix, Facebook is on Instagram. These all things are working on React. Okay. Web application of whatever the Facebook have, that all the things are working on React. Okay. Yeah, Google is not using React because Google have his own product. Okay. So he don't want to use the market competitor product. Okay. So these things after HTML, CSS, you getting to know, you want to learn, you can approach these two things. Okay. But I will tell you, don't go with Angular because Angular will give you more complexity. Okay. I work with the Angular also. I work with the React also. Sometime I will work with Angular, sometime I will work with React. Okay. But if you ask me the proper review about which one is we have to go ahead. Okay. Market, nobody is using now HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Most of the things are built on, you will see that frameworks and all these things. Okay. Yeah. It's not like that. Everybody is working with the React. Everybody is working with the Angular. Yeah. People are using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. If you ask most use the things, most use, they will use you the React. Okay. If you go and ask into the Google front end, most used front end framework, they will give you that. They will give you into that everything. Okay. So you can see that it will be, these all are what you are seeing, that these all are that front-end frameworks, okay? And what you are seeing, that is all built on the JavaScript, okay? So you can see that React, it is created by that, you can say that Facebook, okay? They are maintaining that, okay? Angular is second, because before React coming, Angular is the famous, okay? After that, Vue.js, Seblet, Next, okay? This Next is a full stack frameworks, okay? So these all are into the market, okay? So when you are going to, as a developer, when you are going to work for that, after HTML, CSS, JavaScript, okay, nobody will get stuck with that only HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, okay? You can't be like stick with this, because you already know that if you are working in the corporate, you know that AI is coming into the market, okay? Already not coming, they are already capturing most of the jobs, okay? So when you are going with your technologies, you have to be updated with the latest technologies. So nobody can take your place. Okay. If you will not get updated with the latest technology, it will be possible someone will come and they know that how to they have that all the technology and you don't have, they will replace you. Okay. Because nowadays, if you will not update that, AI is already is replacing, and AI will not replace you in one condition only, if you will be updated with the latest technologies. Okay. And also you have to aware, you have to use that, you have to take the knowledge of AI also, because if you don't know AI, your productivity will be not fast. Okay. So for example, if someone is working, I think Lokesh is working as a developer, whatever HTML. Okay. So if you will stuck with one doubt and you will getting some syntax error, yeah, anything error, you will be facing challenges. Okay. Now Figma have also introduced AI. Okay. So when you will getting the things and you will debug that, it will take some 10 minutes and 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hours. Okay. Sometime it will take 1 day also. Okay. So when you are working in corporate and you will give the excuse, it will take that, and someone is working faster than you using AI, they will replace you. Things will be going to work like that. Okay. And it is already started into the market. Okay. So if you are targeting that to become a front end developer, if you are a UI UX designer, you don't have to go with the React. Okay. It's okay, because UI UX designer have a different thing. Okay. You have to just understand about that, how the
So can
CSS is
you
working. Yeah.
can you explain, can you guide me like what kind of structure I can go through? Because
Uh,
I'm a UX designer, so I really don't want to get into front end. I want to have a technical knowledge. So
yeah.
so
So
I
like
need to have a knowledge
you
on
have
mobile
to
apps also.
you have to understand CSS. And because what is happening when you are going to that here, when you are creating a designs, okay, that time you have to understand these layouts. Getting my point? This layout is matter to you, and
Yes,
how that this layout is working. Okay. Because when you are working as a
yes,
designer, okay, we need understand these layouts and shortcuts. Okay. Getting my point? So if you don't know
right.
these layouts,
Yes,
how,
yes.
what is the padding, what is the width, what is height, meaning is that you can't able to design that. Getting my point? So when you will when you know the HTML and CSS, okay, you don't have to learn JavaScript. Okay, basically you don't have to focus on JavaScript, because
Okay.
here when you are creating prototypes, okay, yeah, prototypes, when you are going to create a prototypes, there what is happening here, events are there.
Yeah,
Okay, that is going to be tell you on click, what is the meaning of on click event, what is the meaning of what you can say on hover, and what is the meaning of drag, and all these things you will understand through the JavaScript. Okay, so if you know 50 to 60%, not hardcore front end developer, for you it is enough. Getting my point? Okay,
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't have to
And
be
also
like,
there is one. So
yeah, go ahead.
if I'm building one website or an app, so I want to test it. The reason I'm learning front end is to because prototype in Figma
Mhm.
will easily, it will be break when we give for any user. It will break down.
Yeah, so yeah,
The
yeah. So
navigation
what
is
will
not
happen?
as smooth.
What will happen when you learn HTML, CSS? There you will learn the screen sizes. Okay, okay. So there you will see that
Yeah.
when like how much width for what screen will be available, and which screen sizes will be for the mobile is good for the desktop. Because if you go into the browser, any website when you are hitting, okay, for example, you can take this website, okay, Chrome it is that, okay, browser will give you here things how much sizes for the mobile it is working, okay, and what are the, that is called as a media query. When you learn that, okay, that time you will see that, okay, and that you can
Yeah.
able to utilize here, okay, getting my point?
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I
Uh,
got it.
yeah, so that will be going to help you to get into that, okay. So you have taken front end course here, correct? You don't have taken designing, correct?
No, designing already I completed the studies and I've joined the job also. I have job,
Okay,
but I
okay.
do not for the mobile apps and all. I do not. So they told me that if you want to understand mobile apps, then you need to learn React Native. For React Native, you need to have
Okay,
React
yeah,
JS
yeah. So,
knowledge.
what is happening? Mobile app, what is happening? See, you are coming on technologies. So, I will just give you one thing, okay? So, React, when you React, know that. So, if you wants to understand the, see, as a designer, you have to be a technical person also, okay? Because when I'm developing, when I'm going to design that, I know the technical skills. So, I know that how the mobile application will behave. So, I will directly go and design that, okay? So in that
Yeah,
perspectives,
correct,
as
correct.
a development, you have to understand that, okay. For example, if you don't know React, then you can't able to understand the React Native. React Native is the mobile development work, okay. So it is will be like somehow you will just understand how to you can build the React application there. No HTML CSS is working, man, okay. First of all, you have to understand in this I have built a 10 plus application on this React Native, okay, but no application there you will write HTML and CSS, okay. There CSS you will write, but a way of writing here it is a different. HTML you can't write. It will be possible you write. You can see that these all are things you can't see in the HTML. You are not going to see that, okay. These all are for the mobile application. Different tags are coming. Getting my point? So when you are going to
Yeah,
build
yeah,
the, when you are going to build that as a designer, you have to be a technical. If you don't know the technical skills, how the mobile will behave, if I will design in this scenario, you can't able to design that, okay. Because you can take
yeah.
the
I faced
ideas,
the
you can,
issue
yeah,
because
you can take the ideas and you can go and see. That's why I'm telling you, ki like when you are going to design anything, okay, don't stick with as a designer. Okay, you can design. You have to be a technical person and you have to understand the knowledge about the technical knowledge. Okay, so if you have knowledge, then you can able to design it easily. When I am going to design on any application, I don't think that anything because I know that how he is going to behave into the browser, and I can directly design this one and I can develop it whole application. Getting my point?
yeah,
So
yeah.
this will be help you only in that condition when you know that the how it is going to be, because you are as a designer you will explore the things, you will do that case study, and then you can design that and then you can give to the client. But client what they want technically, you as a designer you have explored and you have sent it. But if he wants something technically, you don't give them because you don't know technical how it is going to work in the browser. Getting my point?
Yeah, right now we are using Figma Mirror to just to showcase or make a video of it. That's it.
Yeah, so what
I
is
don't know
happening?
technical. I don't know
Yeah,
technical.
yeah. So what will happen? Like somehow, like if you wants to develop that, so you can just fastly, if someone is hitting that, if you have a knowledge about technical, you can just try to develop it and you can give it. Getting my point?
Yes, yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you Figma Mirror is just a simple things there, you can just give that your they can able to open your same link to his browser also, and they can able to utilize that into the mobile also. Okay.
No, that's the problem is I will design fancy thing on a Figma, and when I give it to my developers, there are developers team, big team. They when I give them, they will say simply they will say this is not possible. Then I don't know why
So
it's not
yeah,
possible.
so
That's
what
the
is
reason I
happening?
want to
Yeah,
design.
I am coming to that point. I am also previously like, see, that is the problem will come. Okay, so what is that? If you don't know development things, what problems will come? You will design on your imagination, but is that possible to develop that? That question is coming. Okay,
Yeah,
so in that
correct,
condition,
correct.
what is happening? What is happening when you are designing that? You have to understand that ki I am writing this design. Is that possible to develop? Getting my point? For that, You
Yeah,
have to be
correctly.
technical. Getting my point? Getting my point?
Yeah,
So
sir,
what is
actually.
happening when
Yeah,
I'm working wherever who is working in under me as a designer, whenever he is developing design, okay, because I know the designing things, because I can guide for design, I can guide for develop, I can guide for anything, okay. So in that cases I am just telling you whenever he is doing case study, he is discussing with me, is that possible with to develop? I told them, yeah, it will be going to work for that, he will give that. If it is not going to work, that he will just leave that point, he will just change that. Getting my point?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that things it will be possible, because when you are going to design the things, HTML CSS will not going to be enough for you, man. Okay, when you are wants to be understand ki is that developer is what I am designing, that it is going to be developer cannot face any challenges, he can develop that. Okay, then you have to be full technical, man. Then full
Mhm.
technical. Okay, it's HTML CSS is not enough for
So
that.
I do
Okay,
not need backend, right? I did not
you
need
don't
for
need backend,
backend
man. You
anything. I
don't
don't
need
need, no.
backend. Backend is different thing, man. Okay, backend is what is that
No. Okay.
when you are going to data, they will give the data, they will not give the structure. How we can able to develop it, that is by the developer, front end developer. Okay, in that front end developer, not only
Yeah,
HTML CSS will not give you anything. HTML CSS in JavaScript not going to help you at all. It is just to help you. Okay, this website you can, as a designer, sometime you need what is the meaning of padding, margin, and all this. When you learn React, Angular, they're going to help you. Getting my point?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so that is
yeah.
going to help you.
So I need to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React.js or AngularJS,
No, Angular don't go.
right?
Okay,
Uh-huh.
what is using in
Okay.
your corporate tech in the front end?
In my team, they use React only, React.js
Yeah,
and Node.
everywhere, man. I know
React.js is
that
the framework
because
we are using.
yeah, if you go for the mobile, they will use React Native, because React Native can build iOS application and
Yeah,
Android both.
mobile, they are going Flutter, I think so.
Yeah, so if they are only building for the
Flutter in
Android, they will use the Flutter.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so it is not
So
a see
AngularJS I can
others
skip, right?
others just I can tell you one thing, it is not going to give you the loss. Okay, because if you learn properly, okay,
Uh,
in the future you as a
uh,
designer, your team will depend, you can contribute in the team as a developer also and as a designer also. So your priority will come into that
yeah,
market, and they will value you more than other people. Getting my point?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
correct.
upcoming days
So
are
I can
little,
skip AngularJS now.
yeah, you can go with the React, no need to Angular, because Angular is, I'm telling you, after till 5 year, no front end library is going to be compress the React into the market. That much high level of technology is React 19. I have went to the React 19 conference. Whatever the things are coming into the React, 5 year React is going to be you can say that like into the market, nobody going to be removed here. Okay, so Angular already is only Google products are there and Google clients are there, they are using. Okay, but other no people are using.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, any other
Yeah.
people have question? Lokesh,
No, it's clear.
what about Bindya? So like you guys are fresher, okay, so I can suggest you one thing. Okay, you can learn coding also with the web development, because you are going to get the job with the coding skills only. Okay, and when you are going to, if you are a fresher, if you have a knowledge about coding skills, you can get into that. And then you are already learning web development, so when you are get into the company, you can tell that I work, because when I joined the company any that time, I have this knowledge about React. Okay, so I know that how React things are working. So when I joined the company, they asked me what you know that. Okay, so I told him like I know React, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and all these things. So they directly put it into the React, and I got experience from there. Okay, so it will help you get after getting into the job this knowledge. Okay, and yeah, if you go to the startup, not about MNC, if you go in a startup, you don't have to know about the coding. You have to go, they will ask you your hardcore knowledge about which technology you have. For example, if you have React, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, they will take you interview on the React and HTML, CSS, JavaScript. They will not ask you the coding. They will ask you this web development things and they will get into that. It is for the startup. If you go MNC, you have to pass the coding interview. Without coding interview, you can't do that anything. Getting my point? Krishna and Vindhya?
Yes, sir. I got it.
Yeah, so that is going to be for you guys, it will be going to be okay. If you have like, if you wants to as a fresher, I can suggest you guys at least now good to know that what is React and things are going okay. So when I started career, like you can say that I know only basics of React, okay. I don't want to focus on anything, okay. But if you focus on now, okay, properly, HTML, CSS and JavaScript and React and all these things, okay, in the future you will understand what is the cost of this one, okay, and they will you will understand that if you do the properly, okay. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so these things is going to help you to become a front-end developer, okay. Okay, in the future, if you wants to go for backend, okay, and if anyone wants to go for backend, I will just give you the picture. If you are learning these three and if you are learning these three, what will be the suitable? Okay, so when you are learning React, okay, React is running into the one environment called Node.js, okay. Node.js is giving the environment for the React to run the whole code, okay. React is taking the advantage of Node.js and it is working with that, okay. Wait. Okay, so React with the React, if you ask that which backend technology I can choose and that will I can learn fastly and I can able to work also, that is called as a Node.js, okay, because Node.js is related to the React, okay. When you will learn React.js, most of the concept will get into the Node.js, okay. Inside the Node.js, if you want to become a full stack developer, you can use MERN stack, okay, MERN, okay. What is the meaning of this one? Front end, for the back end, you can use MongoDB, okay. It is a database, okay. MongoDB is NoSQL database and it is, you can say that document query language. When you will learn that time, you will see that, okay. So and Express is going to use into the backend. These all are backend, okay. And next React.js, okay. This is the front end, okay. And here in the backend, three things will be there, okay. And these all are related to React, okay. It's very comfortably React will combine with these three technology and you can able to use that and you will not feel struggle also to learn these things, okay. But yeah, then React